What's going on, everybody? Spunky 991 coming to you guys with another video. Coming at you with my Week 2 Eagles versus Atlanta Falcons preview. Eagles, of course, coming out of Week 1 with a victory against the Washington Redskins. The Atlanta Falcons are coming to this game, losing their game against the Minnesota Vikings last week. The Eagles, first time they played in Atlanta since, I believe, 2015. We went down there in 2015, Chip Kelly's last year with us. First game of the season back in 2015 didn't go well for us. After that, we were playing this team. We were playing this team in Philadelphia, beating them in Philadelphia, including the divisional playoff game in 2018. And 2018 and 2018 season, we played them to kick off the season in Philadelphia. So played them in the 2017-18 playoffs in Philadelphia. Then played them in 2018 season, the first game of the season. Our banner ceremony game, whatever, kickoff game of the season. We played the Atlanta Falcons in Philadelphia. So going down to Atlanta and beating them, it's been a while since we've done that. And I see some Eagle fans who are saying that we're gonna blow them out, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this now, man. I don't take any opponent lightly. I take absolutely no one lightly. And the Atlanta Falcons coming off of a loss against the Minnesota Vikings last week, they're going to be looking to get their first win. So I don't take them lightly. I don't take any opponent that we play lightly. Do I think we should win this game? Absolutely, because we are definitely the better team. There's no doubt about that. We should win this game, but like I said, should. Any given Sunday, any team can bring their very best at you. Now, to win this game, plain and simple, man, we're going to have to really... defense has got to have to show up the entire game. Against the Redskins, they were getting torched in that first half. Against this team with Julio Jones, the best receiver, or one of the best receivers, I put him in top 3 receivers in the league. Coverage got to be a lot. It's got to be a lot better. It got to be a lot better, because what Vernon Davis, was doing against us against the Redskins, we cannot allow Julio Jones to do that. We cannot allow Julio Jones to take over this game. It's that simple. We really got to bring our very best against this team, man. The Atlanta Falcons, they did make the playoffs last year, but like I said, every time we played this team, it's been a battle. I mean, even those games that we won in Philadelphia, they were close games. So, this team does play us pretty close. So I'm not gonna underestimate them. I'm not gonna, say that we're gonna blow them out or anything like that. My score for this game, I got the Eagles win this game by a score of, let's say, 30 to 24. I'll go with that. I got the Eagles win this game by a score of 30 to 24. I think it's gonna be another close game. Classic Eagles Falcons game. It's gonna be a close game, but like I said, I got the Eagles pulling it out 30 to 24. Defense has got to step up, man. They got to show up all 4 quarters. Got to get that pressure on Matt Ryan. We had the unfortunate loss of Malik Jackson during the Redskins-Eagles game. Very unfortunate, just very, very unfortunate there that we lost him for the rest of the season. His very first game with the Eagles, he's already done. So, Timmy Jernigan, with all likelihood, will be starting, opposite of Fletcher Cox. And I'm okay with that. I like Timmy Jernigan. I'm glad that we brought him back. We brought him back obviously as depth, on a cheaper contract. And for things like this is why we brought him back. So he's a guy who started for us the last 2 seasons. So I trust Timmy Jernigan a lot, as a second defensive tackle. But gotta get that pressure, man. That pass rush, gotta get to Matt Ryan, because Matt Ryan is one of those guys. If you put pressure on Matt Ryan is gonna make mistakes. There's no question about it. If you pressure the hell out of Matt Ryan, he's gonna make mistakes. So get that pass rush going very early in this game. Get in Matt Ryan's face. Force him to have to get rid of that ball quick. And when you do that, at some point he's gonna make a mistake. When he's trying to just get rid of that ball quick because the pressure's in his face, he's gonna make a mistake and throw a pick. Even if you're not getting sacks on him, you're still rushing him. You're rushing his throws. He's not able to get his feet set. He's not able to get comfortable in that pocket. Do not let him get comfortable in that pocket, because like I said, if you let him get comfortable in that pocket and he's able to find his favorite receiver, Julio Jones, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a really long day for us. So if we get that pressure on Matt Ryan and force him to throw that football, it's gonna make the day a lot easier for that secondary of ours. That secondary, particularly the corners are very suspect. They're very, very suspect right now. Sidney Jones got burnt a couple times last week. Ronald Darby got hurdled, by Vernon Davis, 35-year-old Vernon Davis. Rasul Douglas was really getting cooked that game. So against this young secondary, man, a good pass rush is gonna in a way disguise how weak our corners are. So definitely get that pass rush. It would definitely help these corners out. That pass rush will. It always starts with the trenches, man. Always starts with the trenches. Offensive line, defensive line, both of them. The big men up front are the ones who set the tone for the game. So yeah, get that pass rush on Matt Ryan. Stop that running game, stuff that running game in the backfield, and force them to have to go to the air. Don't let them get that running game going. Force Matt Ryan to have to throw that football. If we do that, then we got the Falcons exactly where we want them at. We got them exactly where we want them at. Like I said, get the pressure on Ryan, stop that running game. We do that, then we got them where we want them at. Now, offensively, this offense was very, very slow to start off that game against the Redskins. They were very rusty and sloppy in that first half until late in the second quarter. And I expected that. A lot of these guys did not play in the preseason. Carson Wentz especially did not play. He did not he did not throw the football at all in the preseason. And I tell people, man, throwing the football in practice, training camp, whatever, and throwing it into an actual game, even if it's just preseason, are two completely different things, man. It really is. Throwing it in practice, in practice, training camp, whatever, and throwing it in the actual game of preseason, even if it's preseason, are two completely different things. He did not get those reps with his teammates during the preseason, and you guys know how I feel about that. I feel like he should have had at least a series or two during the preseason to try to shake some of that rust off. And we saw that rust in the first half against the Redskins. And I expect that going to that game because he didn't have any playing time during the preseason. But let's hope, cross our fingers, that he got that rust off in that first half against the Redskins. And now against the Falcons, man, he's in sync with his receivers, As we saw that game progress, he really started to get a sync with these receivers. The offense started going, man. Offensive line did a great job blocking for him. Two deep bombs to Deshaun Jackson. Welcome back to Philadelphia, Deshaun Jackson. Welcome back to Philadelphia. What a great move by Howie Roseman to bring Deshaun Jackson back to Philadelphia. Let me just say that to start off, man. Deshaun Jackson is probably the best offseason move that we made. He is the best offseason move that we made. Bringing him back was a great decision. I was a big fan of it when it happened because of the way the way he was before his first stint with the Eagles. But he's definitely mature. He's definitely mature. You can definitely tell with the way he carries himself. He got into a little scuffle there with Dunbar, but I don't really knock him for that. Dunbar got in his face, so of course somebody getting in your face, you gotta defend yourself. But that game against the Redskins, man, Deshaun Jackson, 2 deep bombs, man. That first touchdown especially, really, it gave us life, man. This team woke up after that first bomb. So I can't wait to see more deep passes from Carson Wentz to Deshaun Jackson. Can't wait to hear the great Merrill Reese, say that a lot, this season, because we're going to hear it a lot. I definitely do believe that. That's going to be a dangerous combination. But, Deshaun Jackson, now that people see that he's still fast as hell, he's still a deadly weapon, that's going to begin to open up things in the middle of the field. Nelson Aguilar, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, when he gets on that field, Alshon Jeffrey is going to open things for him as well. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We finally got a legitimate deep threat that's going to stretch that field. We haven't had that, since Deshaun Jackson, really. We had Torrey Smith, who was fast, but he didn't stretch the field as much as we wanted him to. That's why he was only here for 1 year. And we haven't had that true deep threat field stretcher since Deshaun Jackson left. So I'm glad he's back, man. The running game. I was very impressed with the running game, man, but we need to give Jordan Howard some more carries. The guy only had 6 carries. 6 carries against the Washington Redskins. He needs more. But those 6 carries that he had against the Redskins, he made the most out of every single carry that he was given. He truly did, man. That guy was bulldozing the hell out of defenders, man. And we haven't had that bulldozer runner since the LeGarrette Blount 2017. So we finally got that again with with Jordan Howard, man. And if we give that guy more carries, man, let him just run over these defenders, the sky's the limit. That's what we can do. That a strong running game takes a lot of pressure off of your quarterback, especially a young quarterback like Carson Wentz. It definitely takes a lot of pressure off that quarterback. I was very impressed with Miles Sanders. You guys know how I'm a big fan of Miles Sanders. I thought he looked very well, very swifty. He got a touchdown taken away from him. Unfortunately, he got a touchdown taken away from him in that Redskins game. But I really like him a lot. Darren Sproles, he's 100 years old, but Darren Sproles is still a very valuable asset to this team. You guys know how I felt. I would have rather him retire, but no, he definitely showed to be a very valuable asset, and let's just pray he stays healthy. So what I'm trying to say here is get that running game going, man. That's going to take a lot of pressure off of Carson Wentz. Get that running game going, take pressure off Carson Wentz, and then when that defense has to respect their running game, then they have to come up and play that running game. And when they do that, middle of the field, kill their ass in the middle of the field with Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz, Nelson Aguilar on that slot, man. When they have to come up and respect that run, you hit them with that damn, that midfield throw, that play action, man. That slant, those slants with the slot receiver, which is of course is Nelson Aguilar. So once they come up, they have to respect that running game. Then you just beat them all day with that play action. Like I said, it started for the trenches, man. Offensive line has got to block well. They did pretty well overall against the Redskins. Got to block well, protect Carson Wentz, open up those running lanes for the running backs, man. We have the best offensive line in the league. I know those big boys up front are going to show up to play on Sunday. So start for the trenches, man. Protect Carson Wentz, keep him upright. Open up those lanes for the running back. We do that, then then this is gonna be a long day for the Atlanta Falcons. Like I told you guys, man, I see the Eagles taking this game by a score of 30-24, something like that. I think it's gonna be a pretty close game. I think it's gonna come down to the final, possibly the final play of the game, final drive of the game, whatever. It's gonna be a pretty close game, is what I expect. I'm not expecting us to blow out the Falcons like some people say. I don't underestimate any opponent. I don't care what their record is. Any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody. That's just the facts. Any given Sunday. So I'm going into this game with the expectation that it's going to be close. It's going to be a battle, but the Eagles are going to find a way to pull it through when it matters the most. That's the expectation that I'm going into this game with. 30-24. That's my score prediction for this game. Let's go down there to Atlanta, man. Let's get this win. Let's improve to 2-0, man. Keep this thing going. Let's start off strong in this game and finish strong. None of these slow starts like we had against the Redskins. Offense needs to come out strong, make a statement, and keep the foot on the pedal. Keep the foot on the gas. We do that, then we got the win here. So there you have it, man. My preview for the Eagles-Falcons game. This game is going to be played on Sunday night. It's the primetime Sunday night football game. Should be a great game, man. I can't wait for it. As always, go Birds. Sparky Nights 91 is out of here. Flag will fly. Peace.